going to talk about the emotional side of getting ready for the first day of school. And these emotions can run high, whether you're doing school at home or whether you're doing school online or whether you're doing school in person. Kindergarten is especially an emotional time. Many families have their child with them for those first 4 or 5 years, or at least most of the time. And it's a big, huge change to have the kiddo who's at your hip all the time suddenly be making his or her own friends, suddenly be living in a world that's different from what you know, because so far you've pretty much known everything that they've done. Remember that it can be emotional for the child and for the caregiver. So we got to give ourselves some grace. We got to be good to ourselves. Children will often act out more with those that they love the most. They're safe people, especially when something stressful is going on in their life, which starting school is obviously a big stressor. Right now, we've also got health issues with Corona as a big stressor that are hard for the whole family, and kids pick up on that. So you guys just have a really hard job. We all do as parents. One thing we can do is try to just be positive and matter of fact about the experience. So a lot of people will overtalk or make a big deal. Oh, she's going to kindergarten. Wow, are you excited? You know, kind of it felt like to me like what people did before I got married, and that just made you more nervous. So one thing you can say is just real positive and matter of fact. Yep, she's 5. It's a 5-year-old's job to go to kindergarten. That's what all the kids are doing. And we're going to start online if that's what it is or whatever. So positive and matter of fact, don't overtalk it. So one thing you'll need to expect is that emotions will run high. So they run high for the adults, especially when they are in physical school and they are separating and you're without them for the day. And I've seen both extremes. There are some parents that are going, yes, 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 and they're celebrating. And then there's lots of parents and grandparents who are crying because it's a loss that they're grieving. Now, from the kids' point of view, they are very tired. They have lots of different emotions going on. You can be excited and scared and angry and frustrated and happy and sad. Like all of that is going on to various degrees with different kids. This year especially, with the unpredictability and the changing of plans with Corona, I think that's heightened. So it's tough. When they do start school and they're there for 6-7 hours, they're exhausted. Lots of kids fall asleep on their dinner plates. Lots of kids fall asleep on the bus. They're crabby, they're tired, there's more temper tantrums. Hang in there. Kids act out with those they feel safest with, and that's where they let their hair down, their stress down. August, September, and October are always really hard months in kindergarten. In a normal year, things usually settle out a little more in November, but in a normal year, we have lots of predictability and kids are in school for 6 hours a day for those 3 months. So this year, give yourself a bigger grace period. We might see more stress for a longer period of time. This too shall pass. One thing you can tell your children when they do start school is that smiling is important. If they smile at the teacher, research shows that the teacher will pay attention to them more, will like them more, and they'll get basically better service from the teacher. And that makes sense, right? There's 25 kids, you have one little kid looking at you and smiling. It's a connection that the teacher will feel. Now this year with masks, it's harder to see the smile, isn't it? But Via Peony and Salma and I practiced smiling with the masks, and the smile does reach the eyes. So it's just a good habit for them to get into. It's something that research shows is actually important. And some kids it's natural, and other kids you really kind of have to be very explicit and say, teachers like it when you smile at them and look at them. They're gonna need to play. You're going to need to cut yourself slack. We are all going to try our best. Have a little mantra going on. This is okay. This too shall pass. We will try our best. I can get help when I need it. Kindergarten is emotional. We'll get through this. You guys have got it. Use your support systems. Good luck.